What is going on, everybody? Diamond Flame 2 coming back at you with a brand new video. So today we have news and relations regarding this guy right here, Kyle Larson. Last night he was racing in a event called Monza Madness, which they were racing stock cars at the historic version of Monza, which is the banked oval track. And Larson said something that obviously he shouldn't have said, but he said it nonetheless, and we're here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about what consequences are coming to NASCAR, what I think NASCAR, how NASCAR is going to suffer from this, how I think Larson's going to suffer from this, and what NASCAR should have done differently, and why I don't think it was right to indefinitely suspend him over this. So first off, we'll start. They started the race, and Larson, thinking his mic was muted or having mic problems, slipped, and he said hey, and then he said the N-word. So I don't think he should have been indefinitely suspended. I do think there should have been a penalty or fine, but I do not think it should have been a indefinite suspension. This is because Kyle Larson is a multiple-time winner here in the Cup Series, and on Radioactives there's been multiple instances where Bubba Wallace has said this too. He said the N-word, and they've just bleeped it out, and they've just gone on with their day. As we know, NASCAR makes those Radioactives, so NASCAR put it in, and it was okay. And so I don't think he should have been indefinitely suspended for it. I think he should have either been docked points, suspended for multiple races, suspended without pay, like they did earlier today before it was announced that he was indefinitely suspended, or they should have suspended him for just a certain amount of races. This is because, like I said, Bubba has said this over Radioactive, and they're fine with it. But since Bubba is black, it's okay, according to NASCAR. I'm trying to be sensitive and with what I say, because obviously this is a touchy topic with YouTube, and definitely can be taken down. But it's honestly one of those things where he just slipped. People slip. I'm sure 99% of those drivers out there have said this word, or worse, just with nobody knowing about it. And if his mic was muted, and nobody was there, and nobody heard it, he would have been fine. It just wasn't. So, I don't think he should be indefinitely suspended. No. I don't think that... I think he should be able to race back in NASCAR. I don't think this should be the end-all be-all of him, and I don't think this should turn him into Buckshot Jones, being the second driver to be kicked out of NASCAR indefinitely. But I get it where it can be touchy for people, but I don't think it's right to indefinitely suspend him. They're still able to fly Confederate flags at NASCAR races, and with no harm at all. And yeah, it doesn't relate the same, but it's still like, okay, those are viewed as a symbol of racism nowadays. I get that they're not, but they are, to most people, viewed as a symbol of racism. So they're still able to fly those, but one slip costing somebody potentially his career in NASCAR, it's just, I don't know, it's just a little, I don't know, maybe I'm just maybe I'm not sensitive enough, maybe I'm just maybe I just hear it in my school enough, in order to just be desensitized to it, or maybe I'm just not right, but I definitely don't think he should be definitely suspended from it. And you sure as hell know the only reason they suspended him from it is because the blue-haired bitches that run the internet nowadays are would be over here bitching about how he's a racist and he shouldn't be able to do anything and he should be blah, 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 and he should do this and this and this and this, because you know they run the internet nowadays, and especially with sports and big corporations, you can't upset them because they're the people that will speak out the most. Like, I guarantee 99% of those people that are agreeing with this, maybe not 99%, but a lot of people that are agreeing with this are also the people that say other things, or I'll just put it, they're other SJWs pretty much. I'm trying to keep this really, I'm trying to really think about what I'm going to say here before I say it, because it's YouTube sensitive subject and I don't want my YouTube channel or even just getting over to my Twitch channel and that being taken down either. By the way, you should go follow my Twitch at DiamondFlame2. We're almost at 50 followers. But I just don't see why it's going to be an indefinite suspension. A fine, yes, or something along those lines, suspension, but not indefinitely, and he sure as hell should be able to be back in NASCAR. With all the things that Larson's done for the sport, and all the people Larson's brought over from the dirt side, I just think it's going to hurt NASCAR in the long run. And you know that many people will be pulling out of this online racing if somebody's getting suspended indefinitely for one thing they said. I don't think online racing now with the NASCAR drivers will be the same as it once was because of that. And I think another thing is being trapped in our houses due to this quarantine is really affecting everybody. I think that a lot of people are going, they're becoming mentally, like, they're not all there. They're like kind of going, I don't know. It's just, they're kind of being a little bit out there, because the human is meant to be social. Even if you're the most antisocial person in the world, you're still around people and you're meant to be around people. So being around nobody, it's a very few people, is very harmful to the brain for the human. And I think it's kind of giving everybody, I don't know, just putting everybody on edge. So to sum it up, no, I don't think Larson should be indefinitely suspended, but I think there should be actions taken. And I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm just saying he shouldn't be indefinitely suspended, but you know the blue-haired bitches that run the internet, because they're the loud ones and the ones that are so annoying that everybody just wants to shut the fuck up. You know that they would just be off their fucking, you know, they'd be off of it. They'd lose it. So it's probably why. Sorry if I said anything in there that offended you or whatever, or I seemed insensitive or anything, but that's just how I feel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications to join the Flame Nation. Go follow the Twitch now at DiamondFlame2. I'm on there a lot more, so if you want a lot more of me, feel free to head over there. We're at 41 followers. I stream almost all the time there. So yeah, if you have any comments or you have any suggestions for what I should do, because I'm not going to be posting on here as much, feel free to drop those in the comments. So yeah, that's it. Peace out, y'all.